Okay. Um, Welcome back. Day 109 of doing this every day. Um, Back to where it all started. Back at home. Um, Pretty sure today just gonna work on uh the assembler again. I also want to look at HackerRank. Because it's come up like twice like randomly. I mean I've known of HackerRank, but like I've just seen people using it more often than I've seen people using it, and so I think it might be also their whole like rank thing and leaderboard stuff seems pretty interesting and appealing. Like instead of like, oh, how many league codes you have to solve, like what's your hacker rank. um, so so yeah, I think I'll mess around with that today, and then um, um, yeah, then probably gonna work on the assembler. I don't know why does it stop blending? I think I lined this up like terribly. Anyways, um, okay, yeah, that's just whatever, free flowing. Okay, yeah, so I want to check out HackerRank, and then um, I think I'm gonna look over what's behind me as well afterwards. Um, yeah, okay, let's just get into it. That's a little big. Also, was working on my student job today, and apparently just everything doesn't work on Linux. Adobe Hack Checker, like stuff for accessibility on like PDFs. So I was trying to like port them over to Linux, and there's like good repositories for it. Oh my god, is it like a nightmare of like having to have so many different packages installed and have so many like, ugh, just don't want to do that anymore. So this is what I'm looking at. I don't know if this is. I'm assuming that this is just, you know, this is just it. Also, I kind of want to change this to, um, where is, what is that? Um, wow, that is not what I want. What is this view right now? Okay, let's go back one more, and then, okay, let me mute. Or you might be able to hear my sister. I want light mode. Um, that's just what you want. Beautiful. Um, Given an integer n, perform the following conditional action. N is equal to an integer of the input stripped. Okay. So if n modulo 2 is not equal to 0, print weird. If n modulo 2 is equal to 0, print. And in the range of, okay, so is that and? No, it's just and, right? I don't know why I did that. Beautiful. The provided code reads two integers in that code provides where the first line contains the sum. I don't think that works. Sum is just one argument. Pretty sure I can just print that, right? These are exhilarating. There's no way. How is I doing that one? Are you literally just showing me exactly what these should be? Okay. When does this like? Sick. For all non-negative integers. Oh, given an integer n. This is ascending. So the first print would be 2 to 4 index in range of n. Print index times index, right? We'll have 0 all the way through. I'm pretty sure. Very great. Here we go. I hate wordy stuff. An extra day is added to the calendar almost every 4 years. The day is called a leap year. It corrects the calendar for the fact that our planet takes probably 365.25 days to orbit the sun. Leap year contains a leap day. In the Georgian calendar, 3 conditions are used to identify leap years. The year can be evenly divided by 4. Unless the year can be divided by 100. So if it can be evenly divided by 4, unless the year can be evenly divided by 100. So if it's divisible by 4, but it's also divisible by 100, it's not a leap year. Unless the year is also divisible by 4 with 100, then it's a leap year. So if it's divisible by 4, but not by 100, it's a leap year. So year is equal to this. That passes through here, okay. Leap equals false. Oh, and then we return leap. So if if year modulo 4 is equal to 0, right? Then I'm going to check if that same year modulus 100 is also equal to 0. So in the case that this and this, right, then if the year modulo 400 is equal to 0, okay, if it's divided by 4, 100, and 400, then you return true. So the else of this would be return false. The else of this would be, so if the year is in fact divisible by 4, but it's not divisible by 100, then return true. Wait. If the year is divisible by 4, it's a leap year. If it's not, this is just return false. So I don't actually have to. I guess I just say leap. Okay. If the year divisible by 4 is 0, so it's good, right? And then we say, okay, if the year divisible by 100 is equal to 0, it's not a leap year, right? But first you have to check the condition of if it's divisible by 400. So if it's divisible, then it's true, else it's false, meaning that this and this were satisfied, but this wasn't, making it false. Then on this one, if this was true but this was false, then we want to return true, else. Yeah, that should be good. Beautiful. Include code stub. We'll read an integer n. Without using any string methods to try to print the following: 1, 2, 3 up to n. Without using any string methods. Without using any string methods. Using any, what does that mean without using any string methods? Because I mean, I would usually just do, I mean, honestly what comes to mind is just having an array and then saying for each in, or for index in range of n, array dot append index, then I would print oh, I think it's, Is it this? Oh, it wants an integer returned? Oh no, no, it's a string. Yeah, I don't know why that would, oh, it'd also be, without any string. I'm guessing this is a string operation, that's why it doesn't like it. But how? Without using any string methods. I guess I could do that, right? Call this string. And then as I'm going through here, I just say like string plus equal index. Oh, how do I cast type? STR, that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's what you wanted? We good? Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure str is a string method, but... Sorry, mom gave me. Okay. There we go. I'll do one more of these, and then we'll get out of here. Read from std in. No, I'll just stop here actually. Fix this could be worse. Walking. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, look at that rank on top. No way a Brit is on top here. You slacking, chat. Okay. Anyways, let's jump into this. I want to see if there's anything here that would be interesting. Code optimization. Oh yeah, I didn't know about this. Actually, I just went over this in my computer architecture class, where there's you have a list of instructions. You can like change those instructions as long as something that comes before another thing isn't depending on this thing finishing, right? So if register 2 needs to be written to, and then register 2 needs to be used, when you're optimizing the instructions, those have to stay within the same order. So like an optimizer reorders the instructions that are that need to be executed, but in a way where it's not going to hold up the pipeline, because like let's say what let's say like the third instruction needs to finish before, like it needs to be written to memory, and then the instruction after the fourth instruction needs the result of that. So if the fourth instruction needs the result of that, the pipeline is held because that whole time until it's written, and then it can like fetch that information it needs. So in an optimizer, let's say like that third instruction has nothing well, actually it would be like what if we sent that third instruction to the beginning, right, and that got executed like first, right, and it didn't depend on anything before it, right? Then you can move it to the beginning, right, and now that one starts getting executed, and then it like continues, and I guess that one, by the time it gets that one, maybe it's still halted for like a cycle or two, but it's not as long as beforehand. So I'm pretty sure this is just what this is going to be talking about. Maybe not. Okay. The operating system. I want to start on my operating system project, but it just seems like it's going to be so much. I'll be right back real quick. Okay. Why am I reading this anyways? The operating system is a special system software layer that sits between the computer hardware and the application. Programs run on a computer. The OS software is persistent on the computer from power on to power off. It's a primary source to manage the underlying hardware. One of the ways in which the OS makes the computer hardware easy to use is support for initiating programs run on a computer. Consider what happens when you double click an icon. The OS handles all the details of this operation, such as loading the program from disk into RAM and charging the CPU to start running the program instructions. The OS hides from user these types of low-level actions that are necessary to run the user's program. One example, how the OS makes efficient use of the system resources by implementing the multi-programming, which means allowing more than a single program to run on a computer at a time. Multi-programming does not necessarily mean that all programs are running simultaneously on a computer hardware. In fact, the set of programs in the system is typically much larger than the number of CPU cores. Instead, it means that the OS shares hardware resources, including the CPU, among several programs. For example, when one program needs data, when currently on the disk, the OS can put another program on the CPU while the first program waits for the data to become available. Without multi-programming, the CPU would sit idle whenever the program running on the computer accesses slower hardware devices. To support the OS needs to implement an abstraction of a running program called the process. The process abstraction enables the OS to manage multiple programs that are running in the system at any given time. Some example operating systems include Windows, Mac OS, iOS. The term operating system is often used to refer to a large set of system-level software that performs some kind of resource management and is easy to use abstractions. In this chapter, we focus on the system kernel. Thus, when we use the OS alone, we mean the OS kernel. The OS kernel implements the core OS functionality for anyone to use the system. This functionality includes managing the computer hardware layer to run programs, implementing and managing OS abstraction imported from the user system, and implementing interfaces to the user applications layer. The kernel implements mechanisms to enable the hardware to run programs. Policies for efficiently managing the computer hardware for governing its abstractions. Policies what went into whom part of those. For example, a mechanism implements and understands the CPU to run instructions for a particular process, and a policy decides which process gets run next on the CPU. The kernel implements a programming interface for users of the system called system call interface. Users and programs interact with the OS through its system call interface. For example, if a program wants to know the current time of the day, it can obtain this information with the get time of day system call. The kernel also provides an interface for interacting with hardware devices, typically I/O devices such as HDDs, keyboards, solid-state drives. These devices come with a special device driver software that runs in the OS and handles transferring data from a specific device. The device driver software interacts with the operating system through the operating system device interface. A new device can be added to a computer system by loading its device driver code written to conform to the OS's device interface into the OS. The kernel directly manages other hardware devices such as CPU and RAM, shows the OS kernel layer between user applications and computer hardware, including it. Okay. So this is the kernel, which has a system call interface, the core functionality, device interface. These are drivers, and these are the actual devices. So the keyboard has so I have my keyboard. When I press something, that input or that signal gets sent to the computer. That signal that's sent to the computer through the I/O port is then it goes to the driver for that specific thing and translates it into something that the kernel can read, and the kernel will take that input and use it, for a keyboard, take it and put it into whatever chat or, text box or whatever, command or whatever. I want to read more about this, but it's a lot, so. Oh my god. Well, let's look into this. Whoa. Such that you. how do I list branches? Oh, it's just a Git branch. Wow, okay. Okay. Actually, what I kind of wanted to work on today was the UI. Oh, you dancing in my room. But can I? Please compiler. Oh, I need. Cheers. Wow, should I literally? Is it crazy to just do like um like make directory? Is that how you spell it? I'm back, sorry. Dad came in. I cloned that into there. And then just I don't know how to do that in terminal. I'll be honest with you. A little bit. Oh boy. Can I not? What was this? This is ass. Yeah, let's undo and go back to simpler one.
Locations where the album was recorded include No ID's studio in Los Angeles, Logic's house in the hills, and various hotels across the country throughout the duration.
What was the back end thing? Oh wait, no, sorry, that's way back. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's at the top of my fucking C file, bro. Please. You want me to make a new file? Oh boy. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. You know what it could be? Actually, I did take his git clone, his ChatGPT's. That could have been the old one. Let's do that. And then go back here. Take you. I don't need to do anything here. Okay. So let me copy you again. Put you there. Actually, I guess what if I don't do the include, right? Little prompting warrior, but I need to streamline this. This is not important that much. Copy, real talk. Jesus, how can this compile with so many errors? It's your code, bro. This has to be the worst library ever. Just like, why would you ever have it where I need a million fucking compile flags? Oh my god. Or like, they don't even give like what they would do for insta. Oh my god. Finally. Oh my god, finally. Okay. I mean, that's a UI, alright. So what happens if I change this to... Understand. Take them out. Bro, all this to make that shit UI? Okay, maybe we don't use this. I assume I don't need the 5 million flags for this one. Hip hop. Oh, sorry.
Prophetically repent them, then we gone. 7825, contact 105 North Avenue 52. Call again. Calling back in and triple 600 North Mont. 00 North Mont, currently 40911. Call back in and 59. Living life like this is so crazy. This world is amazing. One day you're on top and the next she having your baby. Living life like this, I get down. When they come around, I do my best to fall back and not make a sound. Feel like my mind gone, but I'm still here. Don't fuck around cause they kill here. This music, it kill fear. I use it when I need to hear. Been there, done done that. Drop the shit, they gon' run it back. Simple shit, man, I'm done with that. Fake rap, take it back. My chain heavy, got a lot of money. My bitch bad, have fun with that. I've been there and don't want it back. If I see the bitch, I might run it back, cause I'm gone. So long. I'm gone. So long. I'm gone. So long.
Fight. Image unused. And then image is set but not used. Okay, cheers.
Let's get down, let's get drowned on this vision. My division is the greatest that's around. Feel the vibe. This is where I'ma be for
That's it.
as long as I'm alive. I could vibe with this. Fuck around and die for this. But would you ride for this? Better ride no lie for this. They say what's your motivation? Cutting these records like back in the basement. Boy, fuck a vacation. We do this for love. Not no value. Life like this is so crazy. So crazy.
Does it compile there? It does.
One day you're on top and the next she having your baby. Living life like this, I get down. When they come around, I do my best to fall back and not make a sound. I'm gone. So long.
I think I'm just gonna change the libraries because this library just seems like absolute piss.
So long. I'm gone. So long. I'm gone. So long.
You know what? No, because like look at how disgusting this C code is. I don't need this. I'm deleting you. All done. All of you. Okay. Let's switch over to a what? Maybe like Electron. Is that the one you said here? IQT. Yeah, okay.
Making a single before your album is like putting together a trailer for a movie you have
Wow,
yet
nice
to see.
GUI. See, like, look at how much more intuitive this is. This is like, I feel like there's like a place and time for things, and it's like I should never be spending my time having to fight with ChatGPT over C code on a UI thing, because it's like it's not like actual C code. It's just this guy's library, right, that you're using, and so it's like I don't want to learn all that syntax stuff. But like here, like you literally def layout is a function that makes a layout, and then you say like label button, and then you can like style like. That's how it should be, but yeah. So they say. Okay. Give me. Actually, no, I'll just add it here. Cat. Beautiful. Import this UI.label. Hello. Chat. UI.run. Oh, it's a website thing. On 6 now. Cheers. Let's just. Oh my god. Alright, cool. So what does this code look like? Set an app window. What is... No way this is like... And so where was this? Really, it doesn't... I also hate how that's going on my other screen. Really, this... What was it even doing then? I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Really? What happens when I do... like, go crazy with it? Nothing's changing. Okay. Why would that be there? Okay, well that messed it up. I want horizontal though. That's up and down. That actually could have been it. Ah, there we go. Okay. So I want this to be like 500 by 1,000. No idea what like this is. More. What happens if I make this 1,000? Alright, that's definitely the height. So I don't want that to be 1,000. I want that to be like 800. This is definitely width. So I want this to be like 1,500. I mean, if that's height, I don't understand why there's 4 parameters here. So like that looks good, but it's like, what happens if I spike this to, you know, like 800? What changes? Make a mental screenshot of that. It looks the same. Maybe like this is in a different position, but interesting. Also, I can just do Python 3. I wish that wasn't popping up on my other monitor though. Anyways. Okay, so actually, let me go to Google Slides and get something and see how well it can actually do this. Assembly this. So the UI that we were going after was this. What do you mean I can't? Bro. Mr. Inspiration, get out of here. Why do you name my shit Elsa, man? What the fuck? Okay, nice. Changing that. This is Arch 16, motherfucker. Let's see how this holds up. Wow. Wow, that's actually so good. What the fuck? I'm actually like disgustingly impressed right now. ChatGPT, you dog. You actual dog. Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, a lot to like fix here, but the fact that like did this first try is pretty sick. Okay. First off, actually. Self-taught set applied dark mode, is that? No. That's not a thing. That has to be like something we have to define, right? Do I literally have to exit out of this? Yeah, no, that's something I have to define. I was like, there's no way that's an like actual. That's first thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, nice. I mean, a lot to change here. But this is such a good starting point. How long have I been recording for? Hour 20. I can work on this a little longer. So how I want this set up is honestly it'd be I mean, all of this needs to move to this third column. So I'm assuming these are broken up into create instruction section. Like all of this, the controls, need to come into the create config. So here we have this lines, whatever, that config. So like right here. So does this give me an error? No, it does not. So I kind of want this to be, I wonder if there's a way. Conversations with no ID who made hits with Ye, got hits with J. Now you wanna fuck around and make hits with me. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. Can't express what that meant to me, what it mean to me. Man, I swear this shit like a dream to me. What it seemed to be is so different now. Everything is so different now. I've been there and I've done that. I definitely have Watchdog. It's a fun fact and I'm back again cause I love this shit. Write it down and they publish it. I went 5 years without a publicist cause a word of mouth, they in love with this. I've been dreaming, I've been scheming, went away a while, but I've been fiending. I missed the fan, but they know the deal. See? Already had it, I think. Left on. That's right. When it comes to fucks, I get too about it. Yo, cosign, I can do without it. Okay, last verse, I gotta make it count. Won't speak on my bank account. So many commas, I'd have to pause, and I can't afford to just waste the bars. Every day, boy, I thank the Lord. I got a lot of problems, but can have more. Wish I spoke to my dad more, my jeweler less. I've been hungry like Budapest. Tell me who the best. Don't give a fuck, I just know I'm blessed. Love life, even though I'm stressed. This business, boy, I swear it test. Tell Def Jam if they don't cut the check, I send Chris to go cut they neck. I love the building, no disrespect, but y'all better ride when I'm in effect. That's radio, that's TV, but visionary got the internet. If y'all fuck around and try to throw the ball to another artist, I'ma intercept. It's my time. Put $500,000 of my own money in this album, that's my dime. No rap features, just my rhymes. My story is all mine. From the basement to the stadium, from the Roxy to Palladium. I've been there and I've done that. Yes, I run that with this pretty girl on my floor, half naked playing Connect 4. But I've been trying to throw sex out the window just to connect more. She's so fine, type of girl I wanna fuck her mind and then unwind with some slow head. All my homies like go ahead. Anyway, it's been a long time and this here's been a long round, so I gotta go. It's Logic, the one nobody would vouch for. How's that shit for an outro? Let's see. So if I remove L3 cache, okay, that is still there, my friend. Oh. So, wait. Oh, if the system argument is this, then do start application. Otherwise, do the regular setup. I see. Okay. Okay, so all it does is it automatically restarts it and throws it over there. I'll take it. Okay.
The Under Pressure program.
Okay, so there's stuff I wanted. So for registers, for instance, we have the data section, instruction section, and then this. The registers just has this. Now I want this to be a lot larger. So this creates 32 registers, which I don't want. I want 16 registers. This is memory. I wonder how much I have to define as 50,000. What would this look like if I did 50,000? Wow, it actually loads up pretty well. So I want this to be wide. I wish I could like inspect this. So this does this. So like instructions is just gonna be actually that's pretty good. I just don't want that breakpoint. In code, I don't need line because we already have that. Then pipeline's gonna be I mean I can keep it that for now, but I want it to change eventually. So create table. This was just doing it the length of the header. I wonder, but like that's kind of weird, no? Because at least how that was before, that was weirder. I already have that. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel like for cache, I kind of want so like I mean my cache is going to be 16 lines. So it's cache block data. I kind of want it to be like, I mean at least for now it's more so like we'll have oh, what did I do in actually I think it was utilities.c. It wasn't memory.c. No way. I can check loop as well. Right here. Index offset valid and data. There we go. So each register will have like a value in it. Memory. I mean, the address doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters. And then for this, how do I want to set this up? Oops. Wow, that is just not what I pressed. Is this not just... Oh. What did I even mess up here? So I say control layout is equal to whatever QH box layout is. Self.add break. Is this, wait. Control layout dot add widget. Oh, what am I doing? It's up here that I'm looking at. Widget layout equals this. So all of these I want to add. So this was a Q grid layout. How do I, okay. This is what ChatGPT is good for. Do I still have, nice. You know what? No, I'll just... Is there anything else? I don't actually care about like the line stuff. Oh, and delay. Ooh. Oh my god, it kept it. Well, how did it keep it? That's crazy. I copied it, but wow. Okay, anyways. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, exciting. We're at 94 subs. On our way to 100. Okay. So you're gonna become... So let me actually see what it is. It's... So you make the widget, Q widget, and then you make a layout. You say the config layout is equal to the Q grid layout. Then you say config layout to add. You set... You say self.breakpoint endpoint is equal to Q line edit, and then you say config add what it's... Okay. Make sure this is working first. Oh, yeah, I should probably... Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I already know what that is. That is because of an import. Q header view is not... Beautiful. This, that. Why do you have it that way around? Give it to me. Wait, why would that be? Oh. There we go. That just looks so wrong. Okay, nice. Also, I want to swap these two around. Just makes sense. Why would you select your cache type and then, you know, disable it or something? Okay, yeah, so that didn't swap them around at all. Why? It has to be how it's like rendering. That wasn't it? Oh my god, I swapped them. Like that? There we go. Okay. So we can add a breakpoint at like line 50. Enable or disable cache. Choose what type of cache. Choose the delay. And I can set the config. The only thing I don't like is button layout is a cue box layout. Reduce spacing, set spacing. Okay. In the mood. That's what I kind of do. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Like, this is doing... Okay, we have a button layout. You get a QV box layout. Button layout dot set spacing to 5. And these are all just definitions. And add. Is this really vertical though? Looks pretty good. I probably want to push this down a little bit, so it's aligned with that. What is this? Okay, so it's just another add spacer. Okay. Wow, that is a lot. So what does this value do? Pushes it down even more. Okay. What if I do 10-10? Is going higher here like help? What? I'm so confused. It's literally just doing the same exact thing. Size.policy.minimum.
Work so fucking much, my greatest fear is I'ma die alone. Every diamond in my chain, yeah, that's a milestone. I'm loving it. Calling me, asking me for money, man. The only thing I'ma give you motherfuckers is a dial tone. Flashbacks of a youngin' sipping that purple Kool-Aid. Skipping school with my homies and chief and reefer for 2 days. Running from the
They also did it right here. I don't think that changed anything though. How? How did that fix it? Consumption is the illest. Section 8, I know you feel it's on the come up. Where they run up on you for nothing at all. Brighter than 11 suns. It's the first when my funds. EBT has the card. I thank God, but it's hard. Okay, whatever. This is good enough for testing. I don't want to spend too much time on the UI. And also this was kind of boring of just prompting ChatGPT over and over again because I don't want to spend that much time on this. So what's gonna have to end up happening is I'm gonna have to set all this up to like an API. It's gonna have to be, honestly, CD into GUI. I want to make a so the whole thing that's gonna have to happen is in the simulator. I mean, I'd assume actually in the UI I'll have like a server, like just like a node server, and I'll do like a Python like to find the routes and whatnot. And so then what will happen is here I'll do like load instructions, load in a file, and then when I do run, right, it's going to communicate to the simulator. So this is going to go to the node server. Node server is then going to go to the pipeline or like the simulator, and it's going to say, hey, do this, right? And it's going to do that, and it's going to return a status, right? Probably return like the DRAM, the memory. I mean, memory registers, cache, and the history of the pipeline. So we'll have to see all that, but okay. Yeah, I'll end it here. I'll get actually, let me put this on GitHub real quick. Memory.c was updated. Don't really want that. Git store stage. What is my... Oh, this is the interface actually. Actually, we want to delete interface. Is interface still a file? No, it's not. Okay.
don't talk. When I see kids around the way, I say how I'm your dad. It gets me thinking about incredible moments we've had. And on the real, I'm trying so hard not to bug you. But do you think you can stop rapping about my drug use? I'm 2 years clean, no longer a fiend. Yeah, I'm 57, but I feel 19. And I love you, I swear. Bobby, I know you're there. And when the time is right, I know that you gon' take care of anything I need, of your family. Can I have some tickets to your next show?
I need another 1 second. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Kind of a really boring video, just prompting ChatGPT to be honest. We did a little very easy Python HackerRank, but yeah, I didn't want to spend. You know how long that would have taken me to like put that all together. Actually, if I didn't waste the time on the C GUI, then it wouldn't have taken that long to like kind of learn what I had to do. So, anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll work on the assembler and probably hooking up that UI to some sort of simulation sometime this week. So yeah, but enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.